Okay, so I don't know when this happened, but apparently the chat now has levels. I don't know. I guess it has levels now. Like EXP and stuff, like top fans. That's pretty cool, actually. So, we have levels now. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to a new One Punch Man the Strongest stream. We're gonna do some stuff. Yeah. Alright, so, this is Kirby's account. Since when did they add levels to live chats? I don't know, this is very new. I think this is actually like a today thing. Anyway, so, yeah, Kirby's not doing so great. He's in Zol's server, and he's also, oh wow, okay, Zol's using Subterranean? Nah, that's weird. That's interesting. I wonder why. I am really curious on why he's doing that. Sorry, I'm distracted. So, hello everybody. We're gonna get into this. I'm gonna check his top up because I don't. Okay, so he has like $8 max. So characters. All right. So his Genos is currently sitting at 1.4 million attack. That account is still behind with, yeah. It is what it is. 73 million BP at level 120. Yeah, it's a little low. It is what it is. You know, you can't really, yeah, fucking, I don't know. I don't have stuff to say. I didn't actually look at this at all, like I typically do before the stream, so I don't know how bad this is. Oh, no, what the fuck are you doing? Look, Curb, no, just no, none of that, no. That one's okay. That one's pretty good. That one's all right. Just no. Did this account get abandoned? I probably. Just no. Why the fuck did King have an attack percent piece? The fuck? Sorry. My bad there. Do you have an attack? No. Maybe hit. Yeah, hit will work. This is all just adding stuff. Yeah, that was a rough set. So here's the thing. No. 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 Just no. Yeah, I abandoned it and just came back right back to make these things right. Yeah, but you didn't, and you have a lot of gems, and you didn't change, and you didn't revert. That's kind of the issue here. Also, you've been gone for a while, it seems. Like a really long time. So I'm a little confused, but this might be worse than my account. He's underdoing what he needs to, but that is kind of fine since he's behind anyway. Make this, no, don't make that a dry piece. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Hold on. You got lots of coins, so I don't mind doing this. Let's quickly go get some more of this really quick. Hold on, we just gotta do this really quick. We need more of that. There's 99. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna use one of your tickets. Yes, there we go. Nice. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this right here a red gear, because this is a pretty good piece. So now you get the night bonus set. It isn't upgraded yet, but my first SSR plus with Glory Boss. Glory Boss. Do you have like a huge stockpile of black tickets or something now? Oh, I mean, you got a pretty good stockpile actually. Not bad. So, Genos, that gear was fucking atrocious, to say the least. Absolutely horrible. honestly really hard to top there. Actually, I'd say revert all of it, regardless of how many gems you currently have. It will be worth it, and it is. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do you allow? Am I allowed to revert all this? Let's uncheck those for a second. So we'll do that. Is that account still possible to come back? Not in this server, no. It's way too far behind. Curb, do I have permission? Please confirm. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was having a hard time getting the ears. Yeah, okay, sick. So now we can get Genos right. Give him a nice fade. Okay, let's get at least level 50 on these. Okay, now we're gonna just kind of max this one out. It's not gonna cost a whole lot. Okay. Yeah, you do? Okay. You probably all get these to 90, you know. Not that your Genos needs to be this invested, but like that was bad. I'm actually kind of scared to look at Drive Knight here in just a second. But anyway, this is dramatically better already. You're already back at the same amount of attack. You don't even have stacks on your gears. So, this is already an increase. You got many resources. The account is possible to come back. No, it's not. This is like server 400 something. So, it's not possible. Anyway, that's enough of Genos. Awakening 1, keepsake though. So, not bad. Very okay, actually. Now, Deep Seeking. 1.2 million. These two aren't great, but I can kind of see them. Like, it's not a bad decision. It's just not a great one. I think they'll work. They'll work for now. That's not the worst. Buff gears. Youch. Okay, that's not too bad. High speed berserk is kind of useless for you. I guess it could be okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Crit. Yeah, okay. These are pretty solid buff gears. I'd get more bonus damage if you can, but not like you'll need it. So, what else is there? The Curse of Death bonus. I don't even think I've gotten double death bonus before. No, I have. I definitely have, just not on my account. You know what? I should have probably looked at this before I made that other red gear. But this is great, actually. This is wonderful. You've done a great job on... Hold on. See attack boot. Ooh. Ugh. Who the fuck is that on? Doesn't matter. Get that shit off. Fucking hell. Okay. That's actually useful for... Sorry, like, you don't need that death piece. Okay. Yeah, I just get this to be a red buff gear or red gear. This is a great set. Does that see attack boost? Definitely great. Amazing actually. And then ooh. Youch. That one needs to be removed. That one's pretty okay. That's acceptable. Ooh, I mean this one's okay. The block is all right. Do you have any HP? Ooh. Well, don't you look at that. Let's see. One more HP bonus. Come on. One more. Come on. Give me the luck of, okay, speed bonus is okay. Hold on. Let me pull up that, Mash. What I got on Mash's account, that was fucking insane. Look at that. That was one try, by the way. Absolutely nutty. That is literally a perfect buff gear. Anyway, we're gonna quickly revert that. And then we're gonna go in enhance. Oh, God, this is why I hate red buff gears. You can't reset this. How do you have that kind of luck? That's a great question. I don't have that kind of luck on my account. Hold on. So a good indicator on what buff gears are upgraded is these little things right here. You can disassemble them. That one's useless. That one's useless. So here we're gonna get you some. It does waste a little bit instead of reverting, but that's completely fine. You use up 10 years of luck for that? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, basically. Okay. Anyway. Now, if we can get another HP bonus on this would be actually a goated buff gear. Because 2 HP bonuses is honestly more than enough. 3 is like excess. You can definitely do 3. You just gotta be lucky. Okay, well, def is not the stat I was looking for there. Speed bonus again. Again, not the stat I'm looking for, but okay. If I can get HP bonus. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. Alright, that's not great. You can just reset this, actually. Because that one is locked in regardless. Def bonus? Are you kidding me, dog? What the hell? Genuinely, what the hell? Okay. This one's savable. This one is, I'm feeling slightly worse about this one now. Hopefully we can get at least a second HP bonus. That would honestly... Okay. We're still pretty close. We just one more HP bonus and we're like solid. Just one more, you know? Yeah. Any day now, game. Or just keep shuffling the stats around. Okay. We're gonna reset that one. Curse of Death. Yeah. It's always the good buff gears that get death. Fuck. Why am I... Stop. Stop, game. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. God damn it. That's just death again. Oh. This is actually horrible. I'm done. Not attack. HP. Okay, we can at least check this one. Okay, HP bonus. This one's salvageable. Can work with it. Def, not ideal. Could maybe do a little better here. Once again, not ideal there. If we could get HP bonus, no. Okay. Well, hold on. So this one's probably still the better one, I think. Hopefully, because at least we can reset this again before it costs too much. Okay. We're gonna reset that again. We don't need 100%. That's fine. We're okay. This is definitely not. Okay. Okay. Look, okay, not everything could be a winner. Okay. If we can get even one more HP bonus on this, that would be really good, but I kind of am doubting it.
So basically, when I have my
okay. Okay. Yeah. Does your CK need attack bonus or HP bonus? He needs attack. I'm angry. You know, we're just gonna make this one a red buff gear. It's gonna get HP on the bonus or not. You know what? We can always use this one. HP on the stat. Oh, okay. You know what? Block rate. Block rate's okay. We can accept block rate. That's fine. Block rate is acceptable there. Attack. That's just murder. Yeah. I was really mad about that. Anyway, block rate is okay. We can accept that. All right. Not too bad. Could be worse. All right. Sonic, though. I really hope you're not investing into speed. Hold on. Before we even look at this, what are you doing, dude? Why are you doing speed? You're already so outmatched in this server. Like, your rank 170. You're already so outranked, there's no reason to even invest in speed. Genuinely pull everything out of Sonic is my opinion on this. Also because Zombie Man is out, so anybody who's been playing this game for most of the time is going to be way faster than you. Because Zombie Man at Awakening 1, without Keepsake, is faster than Sonic. So, this is not a character you need to be investing into speed for. Please pull all this out. It's an old gear for it. What do you mean? Like, it's just not stuff you need to have, you know? King, 8 million HP. No. Please stop. Please stop putting Star Cinch cards into everything. It is not helping. And now I can remove that one and put that on Drive Knight. There we go. Better. Because I'm going to pull for URV2. Why? I mean, like, seriously, why though? Because you're not gonna get like you don't need to put Star Cinch cards into every character. You don't need that many. Like for example, okay, okay. So this is an issue. I think he had the def bonus on King. Did he? No, that's HP speed. I'm still not sure what the def is on. Like this is a completely BS buff gear or a red gear set. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just having bad luck on the gears and stuff. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you make them red gears. That means you save up. Yeah, so like this, please don't. Like, stop. Okay, so for example, every single Star Cinch card you put on these characters are completely wastes. Siryu, that can be debatable. It's not like a waste. These are not bad. King, a waste, really. Sonic, a waste since you're not winning speed. I mean, he's okay. You can keep it on him. Genos, he's okay. You can keep that on him. Child Emperor, massive waste. Goketsu, massive waste. Boros, huge waste. I was really scared that you would have sacks on these guys. Oh, I forgot to check his sigils. Okay. Hold on. Switch tab. Yeah, Euro DK should be his main DPS. That is true. I kind of disagree because this guy is not competing very well in PvP. Also, huge waste to have this on him. Use like Bastion. Bastion's gonna be more important. Def galore, yeah. I'm planning to revert them all to get better ones for CK and Garo. That is completely fair. Like, I would recommend to revert these as soon as possible. I don't know if you bought the black tickets or... Oh, you already bought the black tickets? Holy shit, you have a lot of gems. Okay. So, I'm planning to... Yeah, so, just revert them when you can. Like, I really hope you don't have sigils open on all... okay, you have them open on King. So that's a lot of Star Cinch cards that you're wasting there. On Sonic is... a lot. That is also a waste. Stereo on Sonic, but not Siryu? What? Child Emperor, this is a massive waste. Completely not worth it. This would actually take you months to revert all of this, which is actually really sad. Goketsu, thankfully none. Boros, thankfully none. Okay, so big issue is just the waste. It's you have an insane, like, you have a good amount of Star Ascension cards, but you are massively wasting them on a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's not helping you out. I honestly think that with proper Star Ascension card investment, you would likely be at like 90 million range. Actually, I do believe that you would probably gain about 20 million BP by putting your Star Ascension cards in the right places. Like, you don't even have Goketsu in your team, yet you have Star Ascension cards on him here, and you have his insignia 3-starred. You don't even have Boros on your team, and yet you have, you know, Star Ascension cards on him. You know, who else? Does anybody else have Star Ascension cards? That's a waste. I don't know why you are. I mean, hold on, give me a second. All right. Sorry, I'm back. Why would you invest? Yeah. All right. Sorry. Let me make sure my mic is working. Yep. Okay, it is. So, yeah, like the amount of Star Essential cards that are in here. Okay. Thankfully, I haven't spent on these. Okay, that's fine. All right. Yeah, I mean, Bakuzan is Bakuzan. Like, ooh, why? How do you even have his keepsake? I guess from the boxes, maybe? That's a waste, honestly. I get, maybe. Is he supporting anyone? King? Does King require other characters to have their keepsake? I guess that, but also you'd switch these two around in that case. Yeah, so... Alright. But yeah, so I created a new account and new server. Should I buy a Sir Tatsu Novus? No. That's a bit expensive for what it gives, which is not a whole lot. Anyway, let's get actually back into this. Sorry for being gone for so long. Yeah, so maybe not 90 million. You could probably reach around 80 to 85 million with your current amount of Star Essential cards. Not to mention if you organized your tactics correctly. I honestly can't tell you what exactly to invest into, but I would personally say, hold on. I'd personally say go invest in, so remove your investment from Genos almost entirely. Put it on Deep Sea King and Drive Knight. I'd say try to 5-star all of Drive Knight's gear and 4-star all of So, yeah, so I'd invest into, like, heavily invest into Deep Sea King, since you do have his keepsake. That's going to do a whole lot of damage.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure each level multiplies it by 2.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm, like, texting someone right now. Give me a second. Alright. I am kind of scared to check miscellaneous characters. I'm hoping that they don't have Star Essential cards on them. Why? Yeah, so generally condense your Star Essential cards into these two characters. Honestly, uninvest from Sonic. You Are Sonic V4 or You Are Sonic V2 comes out in like 4 months, dude. You have a lot of time. Well, maybe not 4 months. Yeah. Wait, hold on. So we're on Subterranean King. So Carnage, Pig God, yeah, so 4 months. Just uninvest, honestly. You can pull him if you want to. I am gonna say don't. Whew, I'm being hit. I'm gonna say don't do that because it's just not like great for you. Also, lower the investment into your mastery. Again, try to just these 2 characters, maybe Genos as well if you really need to. Your specialized attack is lower than your BP, which is really bad. Your type mastery is not high enough to actually match your BP, which is, as I said before, very bad. It means your damage is going to be lower overall. PvP is going to be even harder than it would be. There's not a whole lot going for you in that kind of area. So we're going to get into the other bits here. Formation. Honestly, I don't even know how to critique this area. Is your pig god even worth getting? What does he do as well? He increases your damage by 50% and decreases your enemy's damage by 50% or something like that. And also does a very similar thing to Fubuki. It's like G4, kind of, but it's very similar to G4 as a character. I'm having a hard time deciding on the characters I'm gonna get, so it is what it is. Oh damn, you got the finals? That's surprising. Number 62. I see. You did make it to finals, just not very well. All right, emblem. Oh no. You don't have any of these? Bro, they gave these 2 out for free. These 2 were free. Like they were completely free. I guess you were gone. But, you know, those 2 were free, dog. Completely fully free. So gotta say, you're doing this wrong. First of all, in Child Emperor Core, you're gonna want to upgrade this one specifically. Undying Shield, very nice. Does he have them? He has them all, but he doesn't have any of the ultimate ones. Oh wait, no, he does have. Oh no, he has these 2 ultimates. I cannot see. I'm blind. These are the worst ones you could put. I'd say Resistance is probably the best one actually right now. Resistance is actually insane as a stat at the current moment. My Genos still follows up. Like, he just resists Fubuki's shit because he just resists it. Because his resistance is like 133%. Very high res. But, like, specifically, this, not useful. These are almost entirely for PvP. And even then, it's like, they're not even good for PvP. You're going to want resistance, you're going to want hit, you're going to want ultimate damage boost, things like that, not really. Like this, Blitz. This one is okay. Ult Res is fine. But I personally wouldn't recommend getting it or using it. Moving on to tactics. Okay, chance, I mean, that's pretty good. You can use Pierce. I kind of wouldn't, but like, it's okay. You can use kind of whatever there. 3-star purple rapid is not too bad. I'd say use actually just use 1-star. 1-star orange is going to be faster. 3-star, hold on, rapid purple. This is 5%, and you have a lot more upgrade ability from here. Yeah, like you base get 5% here, and once you upgrade this, you get to 6%. If you really want to do speed. Grappler, I mean, this is fine. Not crazy. You can do better, but it is what it is. Combat is fine. Tenacity is fine. Tenacity is actually pretty good. I personally wouldn't have it on high tech. I'd have it on hero, but you can't put everything on hero, so you gotta pick and choose. Combat, yeah, it's fine more or less. The drain rate boost is all right. I've never really found it useful outside of like Boros's core. Even then, it wasn't really all that useful because your HP bar would just fill up too fast and then you wouldn't be able to heal. You do have 40 tickets saved. Holy shit. 15,000? That's a lot. Your tactics are all right. I personally wouldn't use a couple of them. Like defense, this isn't useful. Actually, it's like really counterintuitive to what you'd want to do. Like, it would probably be better to just take a bunch of miscellaneous ones and then fill them in here. Where is it? Like, this is going to give you more BP. If you had like another duelist here or something, let me check. Duelist. If you had like an orange duelist here, that would be really good. You could probably get one from Tactics Supply, honestly, if you want to really look for it. Like here, that would, I mean, that would be monster, but if you can find a duelist orange, that would work a lot and would probably get you a shit ton of BP. Grappler, meh. High tech, meh. Combat's not useful. You could use like maybe still on it. Esper, I wouldn't have still on Esper. I think that's more of a hero monster or like high tech one, because Drive Knight is very specific, but hero is also a very good one to put that on. Overall, so far, account is very poorly managed. Like, from what the hell? What? What the hell is that? What? Okay. I hope you're not spending. Oh. I mean, that's fine. It's okay. I personally wouldn't use the whack-a-mole unless you have a orange hammer or a yellow hammer, because it's just not quite useful to not do that. Do I even want to check boss damage? Asian gang? Alright, Ashan, maybe? Is what I'm gonna imagine that's pronounced like, because I don't want to say the other thing. You have a lot of these saved up. You probably don't log in when the club vault is open, and that's a bad thing. How much damage did you get? 5.8 billion? Alright. That is good. Let's critique the teams from here. First issue, DSK is in the center. Big issue when it comes to Bakuzan. Bakuzan lowers your attack. Hold on. Clear the attack boost effects on 3 random enemies before any character takes action. The attack of the target gets lowered. So I wouldn't have Deep Sea King back here. I would have him like off to the side and have Child Emperor here. Overall, that's fine. That's an okay team. If you had G4, that would be better, but meh, whatever. I think this one's Shatter, which is, you know, it's fine. Only 2 of these characters do Shatter, so maybe up that a little bit. And then you don't have Bengpu Core, but that's fine because Sonic and Tank Top Master are pretty good at generating shield. Here. I don't really have a whole lot to critique. Other than that Child Emperor Core doesn't really do much outside of Awakening 2 for your damage. A character like maybe, who do you have? Wow, you have a lot of great characters. Not Genos. I don't know. You could maybe do... I don't even know. Personally, I'd actually probably use Genus Core. Like this part? No. Never mind. Maybe Bakuzan. Does Berserk count for specialized Berserk? I can't remember. You don't have any like of the really good LSSR cores, so it's a little difficult here. I'd also use this one here instead, because then you get HP on those 2, which is more important. I'd honestly You know what? This Child Emperor is probably fine. You get the Berserk on these two, since you have him at 5-star. And then, you can do that. So then, what you can do with that is... Turn off animations here. We're gonna have King's ult off and Child Emperor's ult off. So that way, we get probably the best of this. So when Child Emperor, or when King hits with his basic attack, he's going to shatter, you know? And then you'll just get the energy and you'll be okay. Sonic does kind of hard carry your energy. However, you do also have the just increases on this to begin with. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. So you get the Berserk on the normal Berserk on those two. Oh yeah, you do have King Awakening too. I forgot about that, to be honest. That should actually increase your damage a good chunk, but I don't. I mean, is 12.1 an increase, or is 121? No. That's 2 billion. What even? The way they format this is really difficult. Let's try that again with the different core, and let's see how that goes. We're gonna see how this goes. Just the difference here. But let's just have all the ults on. Yeah, so I did increase the damage. Nice. Very good. So I would use normal Child Emperor core, specifically the core 2. My damage was around 100. Well, it wasn't. Now, if you attack really late in the day, this does increase your damage based on how many of the like guys that spawn out here are killed. So your damage was likely way lower than you were thinking it was, but you were attacking late, so you were getting higher damage. Now, if you attack late with that team, you should get even higher damage than you were getting. What else is there to do? Let's see your check. Let's check your progress on the Saitama's Day. Okay, boss tokens. You get 200 gems. Not bad. Let's go gambling. Wow, 4th prize? That's crazy. To-do list. Okay. Nice, clean 50 gems. So, what else is there to do here? Oh, wow. Okay, you got a lot of those. Whew. Nice. You are going to do great when the new event drops for the, you're going to do great on the new thing. Oh, you don't have any. Whoa. Where did you even get 162 of those from? Oh, wow. 60? What are you saving these for, dog? You get 2 of these. These things are impossible to get. You get a shit ton of stuff. I don't know why you're not spending these. What else is there to do here? I guess we could do a short PvP thing, but I don't imagine you're going to move up at all. Mostly because everyone ahead of you is going to have way higher BP. Let's do some lineup critiquing, though. Do that, and we're going to put Metal Knight. But if they're using Subterranean, same for the old Distort. I see. There's not a whole lot I can really do here. You're faster? Interesting. So now when you cruel, you should stun, and like that'll be. I mean, Hellfire is gonna be awakening probably 1 on this enemy I mean, like you hit way harder with DK than or DSK than you probably do with Genos. No, not. Oh, hold on. I forgot to change the gear. I mean, like,
Should I do red hair, black hair, or white hair?
the hit doesn't do anything on him here. You can revert this. So let's go through here, increase the stars on these.
I have red skins.
Okay, there we go on that. Now we can go through here, at least 4-star these. All right, there we go. Dragonet's currently sitting at about 10 million HP. You can evo this whenever you get to that. I don't know why you're using this sigil. Ugh. I feel like this account is so stretched thin, it's really hard to do anything here. The burning is fine. Really? Only one? Oh. That's gonna increase your damage a lot, probably. The issue is you don't have a whole lot increasing your attack. At least that's what the issue I'm currently seeing. Not a whole lot of things increase your attack. A lot of things are just like a completely different stat. Okay. Faction. There's the HP bonus I needed, but not on the right buff gear. Hey, okay. The game's playing a joke on me here. Death bonus, okay. HP, not what I needed. Speed bonus I can work with. Nah, I can't. Attack, this one could be good, but I don't know. I'm scared to check your home. You haven't claimed your achievements? Or achievement. Exercise. No, not exercise. Training. You did finish training. Nice. What else is there to finish here?
Actually, no, I'm level 26.
Let's actually scroll really low here. Alright, 6-star. You could do those easily with these guys, but you just don't use them in tournament. So you're not able to upgrade those. So put them in your tournament team just like one time. And you should be able to win against the lowest guy. So just run one against the lowest guy and have that be that. I don't even know why you have Bakazan in here. He's not useful.
How did that even hit, bro?
What else can I even really talk about here? I'm kind of out of like stuff. Poorly managed is my key takeaway. If you do try to fix it, I'd actually recommend to probably not. I'd say please make an attempt to make a new server, to make an account in a new server, because this doesn't really have a whole lot going for it here. You're in a server that's way too old. Your BP is really low for that server. Like Zol is like Zol here is one of the strongest players in the game. And you don't compare to him. Heal rate, HP. I don't know why he's doing that. Just use column attack boost. Just use column. Why is he doing S attack boost? Damage concentration, that's good. Drain rate, yeah, like this man has enough Star Essential cards and purple Star Essential cards to upgrade his to full 6-star all of his characters. Like, there's no compete. Like this, he has almost 7 million attack on DSK. Just fucking insane. He 6-starred all of his buff gears on Zombie Man, and he's at 1730 speed. His Fubuki is fucking off the charts. don't know why that's in there. I mean, his Drive Knight's near 100 million BP in and of itself. So kind of hard to beat there. Like character, Zol, like 91 million BP. That's twice my highest character that I actually like hard invest into. So the next one down is like 2/3 of the BP, and only has 30 million HP. So overall, I'd say probably just make a new server or make an account in a new server. I don't generally like to tell people to just quit, but there's no real upside to continuing in this other than maybe pulling occasionally. You could use this account for pulling characters that you really wanted, but you can't pull on like a main account. Or you could just have this as like a secondary, and the main account is like, you know, important. Overall, could be worked on. I think there's a lot of potential that is left off the table here, and yeah. What else do I even say? Let's check album. It's red. Garu. Oh, check this stuff. Oh, why would you do this? Why would you do that? Do you have? Okay, no, you don't. Why would you? You don't even have Garo. You don't put the stones in until you have the everything. Like I have Garo. I don't have the Awakening Stone yet, but I'm not gonna put stones in. You know. Here, I'll check SSR plus materials. Damn. You got a lot of materials, dude. Glory Boss Awakening Stone. Wow, that's gotta be old. Phoenix Man Awakening Stone. Alloy. Metal Knight. It's for the UR Garo. Yes, I understand that. But you don't have base Garu, you know? I guess you're gonna get him when UR Garu comes out. I can't. I keep pronouncing it like that because it's so funny. It reminds me of the ads. Like, oh, is Garo not in here? I swear he was. Huh? I thought Garo was in here. You can get the Garo at the yeah, I know that. I know. I don't know why you're trying to get him. I think a better character would. Do you have DSK? You don't have base DSK. I think a better character overall would be getting base DSK. Or DSK plus. Not this. Bang doesn't do shit. Deep Seeking, definitely gonna be better. Do you have Drive Knight? Like, no, you don't. Okay. Even then, you could probably get Drive Knight's Awakening Stone. So, you want me to pull these? Do you want me to pull for one of these? I'll do it. Just give me the word. I'll get you real quick. Not like with money, but I'm pretty confident I can get it in 6 tickets. Not like saving them really does anything. You don't really get any bonus for saving them. Yeah. It's up to you. All right. So, personally, I'd say get Drive Knights. DSK Plus or UR Deep Seeking is going to be outdated very soon when Carnage comes out, literally next month. So Drive Knight is going to be probably the best bet. So we're gonna. Okay. Even on this PC version, it doesn't let me skip. I'm pretty confident here. I think I can do it. I think I can. You know, I don't think I can. I know I can. 6 pulls in a dream. That dream may or may not be shared with only me, but it's really funny. Fucking hell. Oh. Okay. All right, we're at the last 2. I feel a drive night awakening stone at my doorstep here. I feel it in the next pole. I feel it in my bone. I'm lying, I guess. Okay. Well, that sucks. Oh, damn. You got a lot of those. Holy shit. Hold on. Oh, you're level 100 on the hero backup stick. Come on, Mr. Store. There we go. Sorry, I wasted a bit of your stamina. Anyway, if you can get 2 more of those real quick. 2 more of those gems. Oh, no. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I give up. Anyway. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's One Punch Man The Strongest stream. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. My overall thoughts are please make a new account. As I do recommend to most anybody in an older server that's playing, like MASH. I think he has a extra account or something. I would generally recommend to join a new server. You're probably going to have a lot more fun in that. You do have a lot of resources on here, so it's not like you need to delete this account, but it's not really salvageable. This account is much older than mine, and yet, or maybe not even older. It might just be like, if this account was made when this server came out, then yeah, this is an older account than mine. But if this is like a new account, a newer account on this server, then there's no salvaging it. You're not gonna catch up. You're not gonna be anywhere near, pretty much. So it is what it is. You can't do much about it. Lifrith, hold on. Lifrith. Damn, 2022. Damn, that's an old server. Yo, Lifrith is in here right here. Goddamn. I'll try to get this one fixed. You can't. That's the issue. There isn't a fix for it. There's nothing you can do, is what I'm trying to say. There's no fixing it because it's very far gone. It like I mean, you're ranked 285. In a lot of places this could be salvageable if it was earlier on, but there is like no catching up. And server 400 something, like I am server 526, and Zaitama is also very similar in server. I don't remember what server they were on. I think it was like 511 or something. 511, and they have twice your BP. So, there's not much you can really do about this. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys all enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord server in the description down below. If you'd like to support me, please share the channel. And, yeah. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.